Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last week and how the price of crude can move in the next week. See, as I've already explained you that crude is trying to go upside. It has touched a level of around $67.67, which is a strong support, and I've already explained you that there can be a bounce back can come. Now it is trading above this particular zone and made a half around $76. Okay, and a level of 77 is also a strong resistance. So once started going above a level of 77, a further upside movement we can see. Two things that you have to see here is that after touching a level of around $95, it is continuously downfall. Okay, and there is a clear pattern, opposite U pattern is forming. So chances will be very high that once started going below a level of $71, again we will see it will go further down and can touch a level of 68, and once started moving below 68, a further fall we can see. Second, this a bigger pattern, U opposite U pattern is forming. Okay, that is where I've already told you that if the price started moving below this level of is 83, here I have told you it will go further down. See, it has made a low of around $67.67. This is where we have seen a continuous downfall, and most of the clients have made very good profit. After that, this is the small pattern. Okay, so chances can be high for this first pattern, that if the price started moving below a level of $71, we will see it will go further low and can touch a level of 68, and if that level also didn't sustain, a further fall. And the bigger pattern also sustain, saying the same thing. Okay, so if the price started again falling below this level, a further fall we can see. So chances are high that the price, if it is not sustaining above 77, a further downfall we can see. Okay, if started moving below 71, a further fall. Okay, and if you look at after pandemic, what we have seen, there is a continuous upside we have seen in the price of crude, and that means it was creating a pattern. Okay, and 5 times it created a pattern, 6 time it would have created, but it didn't sustain because of the war and all situation. Okay, so looking at this particular chart, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of crude can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description, you can join that too. Okay, now look at this particular chart. Suppose if the price sustain, because what we can see from 2-3 weeks, it is trying to go upside. So suppose if the price sustain, we can see it can go towards its next resistance, which is a level of $73.1. Okay, and this level is also being a weak resistance, so it will cross this level and will go towards a level of 76.41. Okay, so now it is trading at a level of $73.31. If this sustain, a probability of touching 76.41 will be there, and from there a probability it will touch a level of around $77. Okay, once started sustaining above this level, we will see a level of 78. Okay, and this $78 once sustained, we will see it will cross a level of around $79.7, which is also being tested 2 times. So chances of further upside movement we can see, then a probability of going towards a level of around above 80 we can see, and then a probability of touching a level of $83 we can see. So once the price sustain above this level, chance of touching 83 will be there. And I've already explained that there is a clear pattern forming once the price started sustaining above $83.5. So once it sustain above $83, we will see a level of 83.5. And if it started sustaining above 83.5, a further upside movement we can see towards a level of around $86.18 to a level of $87.18 to a level of 87. Okay, and if the price started sustaining above that level, a further upside movement we can see, then it will cross a level of $88 and can go towards a level of 89.98. Okay, so any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. Now understand, see, market is uncertain. Okay, market is always uncertain, so you have to remember that once the price started moving below, because what you have to realize is that market is as uncertain, so keeping SL will save your capital. Okay, and trailing SL will save your profit. Okay, these two things you have to do. Okay, if you are trailing your SL, you will save your profit. If you are putting your SL, will save your capital. These two things if you are doing, you can sustain for a longer period of time. Okay, and if you are doing it for longer period of time, then you can make good profit also, and your risk capability also increases. So suppose if the price didn't sustain, what we can see, suppose if the price didn't sustain, it can come down again towards a level of $72.36, which is already being a weak resistance, so chances are high once it started moving below this level, it will cross a level of 71.36. This 71.36 is already being a weak resistance, so chances are high it will go further low and it will touch a level of $69.6. $69.6 is already being a weak resistance, so chances are high weak support, so we can see it will touch a level of around $67.78. Okay, and once started going below this level, a further fall we can see, and then we can see it will go towards 65.24. okay, if the price started falling below $65.24, a further fall we can see, and then from there a probability of going towards 63.5. After $65.5 we will see a level of 63.5, because this level is also being a weak support. Okay, and then a further downfall we can see, which is showing that we can see it will move further down towards $62.2 to a level of $61. Okay, after $62.2 we will see a level of $61. Okay, and if it started moving below this particular zone, a further fall we can see towards 59.28, and then from there a further fall. Okay, and as soon as it started moving below this level, a further downfall we can see, because this level is also being a weak support, and there will be a zone breakout after April of 2021, so we can see a further downfall. Once the price started falling below $60, I'll make another video explaining you where it will go. Okay, so hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please